Something's making noise right in here. So I was on the way to Bigfoot Universe. I just told everyone on Patreon I was going to Bigfoot Universe, and I am on the way. I'm about 20 minutes up, but I just got this urge. I don't know if it was because it was easier, or I haven't been back in here, and I got this incredible walking. This is what I call, you know, I just swore I was going to keep the camera steadier, so let me try to do that. This is what I call Little Bigfoot Universe. Oh, it's a woodpecker. He's right next to me. He could care less. Hey, buddy. I've never seen a woodpecker keep going when I'm 15 feet away. Look at him. He's cool. I guess that's one pet you wouldn't want to have, even no matter how cool he was, because he would just peck your whole house apart. So anyway, I wasn't counting on that. Yeah, this is Little Bigfoot Universe. This is where I have this, like, same thing here. It seems like there's a smaller person, being, whatever, area right through these woods right here. There's like no signs on the outside. There's a couple X's down below, and you walk in. So I haven't been back. I was coming in here when I couldn't make it to the snow. Well, I was kind of following the snow up, you know what I mean, to Bigfoot Universe. And I remember me and Dan were here, and the snow line was just 100 feet that way. And actually, the first time we came in here, we were in the snow, in snowshoes. So I'm really convinced that most of all this happens at nighttime. I mean, that with their powers and stuff, I believe they could build all this and make all the noise they want all day long. Because they know I'm here. It's some kind of, I don't know how they know, but they know. I think they know way before I even get here. It's some kind of telepathy thing going on. You guys, don't be so shocked at that. We have that too. I think God just took it away from us. And aren't you thankful? Because look, could you imagine 2 billion people running around with superpowers? We're already having enough trouble as it is. Relax. That was there when I first found the place, but it's looking like there's more work in there. Look how they block it. Is anybody home, you guys? Can you give me a... I won't come in if you give me a noise. This is starting to change a little bit. Cool, I'm kind of glad I came back in here for like a reinvestigation. I'm going to be up near Bigfoot Universe on Thursday with Dan. We're going to this special place. I'll explain later about it. It's a little complicated. Maybe I'll have Dan explain it. Why we're going to this place near Bigfoot Universe. It comes out of his dreams. So hopefully that pays off. It's really gotten more interesting in here. Look at this. I get so many timestamps here. Where should I go in? Give me a minute. This is insane. This is insane. See, this is where I think it feels like they're smaller because of all the walkways and through here. I mean, this could just be little animals getting through this mess, let's be honest. But I don't know. Look at that. So I'm really looking at this 4K camera. It's hard to pull the trigger. Actually, the one I put on, hey buddy. The one I put on Colorado Bigfoot Facebook page is a refurbished one, and it's 700. The new ones are 8, so I'm like, and I'm not asking for money, please, I'm not. I'm just pulling the trigger right now with a very small income on 1,000 is rough, but I want to do a 4K. I will get to 4K. You guys, bear with me. Until then, I'm going to do this. I highly recommend, if I got a shaky video, You just put your YouTube on, and then unfortunately don't go full screen, but you can adjust the size of the YouTube window typically. And it's easier to watch it on a smaller screen. Like actually your cell phone and iPads and computers are going to work the best for my videos. Sorry, Jana. I know Jana loves to watch on her big screen. And she doesn't complain ever, but I know some people have. Like, dude, you're killing me. But if you guys, you have to understand, it's all Sasquatch videos. I watch everyone, they're like bouncing all over the place. So I'm definitely not the worst. Man, this is like getting crazy in here. All right, so this is all from what I could tell so far, it's been a lot of work done. The walking in here is incredible. How they block off this area is incredible. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for snow, I probably would never have come in here because I would have been up further. Let me get through. All right, there we go. Yeah, this is like where they live or something. You know what I mean? Man, this has gotten better, I'm almost sure. Look at this. Let's just call today practice. I'm practice filming like slow while I show you insane Bigfoot stuff. Hopefully some Bigfoots the timestamps that have come out of here are crazy. Why don't they like talk to me here? I don't get it. Give me something. I mean, you can't even see through that. I'm blocking the one way in, which is a field up there. I don't get it because what's gonna walk out of the field into here? Nothing. There's nothing up there. It goes for like 30 miles that way. Me and Dan droned up there. This is a real Sasquatch lair hangout thing right here. I'm seeing some really good new stuff down there too. I think I did film this. This is so much more here now. It's insane. Okay, because I remember, because you could walk up. Remember? I filmed this. Into that chaos, you can walk. There's an entrance in and out on pine needles. Look at that. Doesn't really look like a middle or anything. Look at that one up there just sitting by itself. I don't know what's going on here. Look at it. Like this one comes up. I mean, this is so strong. It's so little and I can't even pull it out. Crazy spot. I feel like this is the spot. Why do they want to hide from everything? This is incredible. Look at the trails out of here. X's in the sky all over the place. Somewhere in there there's like this X. Sorry, it's hard to zoom in here. Like, I don't know what to zoom on. That's one of the reasons I want to get this 4K. Because I can zoom, right? Not as far as I can with this camera, about half, but when you edit, you can zoom on 4K with the editing, so I can get you guys in crystal clear. So I have thousands of pictures, like, and some are blob squatches, we call them, right? I'm sure some are pareidolia, and I think a lot of them aren't, where people would think they were. But that will clear all that up, or at least help a lot. So that's my goal, is to really upgrade the viewing pleasure. Because just because someone hasn't said anything, I mean, some people have said stuff, but there's a lot of people that haven't. Look at this path through here. Just because they're nice people, which makes me want to have a better camera even more. This is really good here. I have not been in this spot. Look how open this is. Keep in mind, I'm about 10 miles up a dirt road. There's nobody. I rarely even pass a car all the way to Bigfoot Universe, much less right here. So this isn't people. This is a highly active area that's so quiet during the daytime. Oh, that looks like a good place to go right in there. See, I usually wait for noises, you guys, but when I zoom and there's nothing there, people are like, why are you zooming? There's nothing there. I'm like, so I can't really win. People are asking me to go slower and zoom, and so Bigfoot Universe was easy last year. They were making all these noises. I'd be like, they're right there, and I could zoom in and get them. And I think they caught on to that. I don't know if they can watch YouTube or not. Who knows what these guys do in the winter? I'll bet you they get in trouble. Like they're sitting there watching YouTube, the Bigfoots, like in their lazy boys and down under the ground. And the guy's like, oh, we got you. They probably get in trouble for that. Look at this. This is good in here. It's so big. I can't believe this is just a place they come down to hunt or whatever. As much as I see these blinds and stuff, because it's too big. I gotta figure this out. It's just for myself. I want to figure out why. This is where we had, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so at the beginning of the video, I was saying we didn't get interaction, but was it Jen? I forget who I was here with, and we got stuff thrown at us from a tree. The thing was invisible. You could see the trees moving. He was going trees to tree, invisible. So go figure on that one. Some kind of blind here. Actually, now I'm glad I came here, because I'm seeing a whole new side to this place. This is amazing. See, this to me, this is a nighttime. I mean, I'm in the middle. See how they do this? This is like a congregational area or something. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm serious, you guys. This is like some place they come. So I look forward. Oh, Neil, thank you. Look at the trail. You're the man. You really are. I hope that you're gonna. I think you were talking about maybe coming out in September. I hope you do that, because I'd love to have you come out. I really would. It would make me feel good if you came out. You know, and the more people I get, like Neil, and like, you know, we got Chris coming out, we got Robert coming out, all nice and spaced. You know, maybe different places. You know, so it's not. There's never any stress on the Sasquatch the way I do it. I don't know how I know, but I know that's the way you're supposed to do it. Not bring 30 people. You can't do that. I don't know why I know for sure, but I know for sure that's not what they want. I think we all mostly know. Look at this. This opening stuff is amazing. I just picture them in here at night. I don't know why. It's really becoming a night thing for me. All right, give me a minute. I'm eating Kit Kats, and I just left them Kit Kats out of the package. I don't know if they like it, but I've heard people say it. Look at this path. Look at this. You see how they try to change it? Like, it's like, You know, this is some tree they've been dealing with for like their whole lives, and it's all, every branch is weird, and there's stuff shoved in there. Look at this little walkthrough. Look at this. X. This one goes up. It's broken there and bends. That to me, and another X there. That to me, right there. Oh man, it's starting to rain. Is incredible. Because I'm on this little walkway, which is obviously very important. Or it's a little like hangout or something. Isn't that incredible? Like, I hope it's coming out on camera, like, as amazing as this is right here. And as different as it is. Like, uniquely different from other areas that I visit. You know, the only way I can logically explain it in my head, it's like, you know, you go to a really nice neighborhood. Not that this isn't nice, but it's like, you know, some neighborhood, the guy's got like his car, you know, on jacks for the last 30 years. He's got tools all over the place. It's a little more messy, you know, and then you get on the street, and this guy's got like this $10 million pad. Everything's clean. He's got maids. That's what it seems like here. I'm starting to go crazy, you guys. I really am. This is like insane. I want some action. Look. I think I'm almost sure, just in the last 20 feet, I proved the existence of Sasquatch. Like, even if people that are like, oh, you know, you haven't been showing any Bigfoot yet, like real HD this year. I'm like, I know, but actually, last year the best action was in September, October, like right before they leave, I think. Right before they stop making a lot of new stuff is when I start seeing them. It's almost like they're like, we're leaving. And they start messing with me. So Holy Cross will be the place to go for that. And I think I'm going to Holy Cross tomorrow by myself. I'm not sure what I'm going to do Wednesday. And then Thursday, I finally got Dan for a whole day. You see this in here? Look, even that was been disturbed, you see? Look at that in there. Look how dark the X is. I love this right here. I love it. It's almost like they don't, you know what it is? I just thought of this. It's almost like they don't want their best friend who's standing over there to see them the whole day. Like, while he's doing his thing, don't look at me. I mean, it's crazy. I don't have any explanations for that. That's just incredible in there. I'm seriously blown away by that, because how you can walk in and it's all X's on the side and stuff like that is a mind blower. It really is. Yes, just trying to update you for the week. I'm doing, you guys, I'm full time, you know, and I have, you know, if I skip a day here or there, it's not really skipping Bigfoot. I'm, you know, like looking for new places or scouting something, or like I said, this just happened by accident today. In fact, I told everyone I was going to Bigfoot Universe, so I think they'll understand. I'd rather wait till Thursday. We're going to go to a new place up there. That Dan, and by the way, Dan, if you're wrong, I have another place up there that I really want to go to. Look how it's inside. Isn't that cool? That's inside these other trees. And it's symmetrical. There's another one. Inside the trees. I don't know, I mean, God, I mean, it's amazing in here. Where are they? You guys are killing me! Sorry. Hold on, my gun. Alright, this is funny. I'll show you. My gun, I forgot my belt, so I'm playing it gangsta, and I got my gun here, and it just fell completely down. There we go. Alright, sorry. That was funny. Don't want to be in here without a weapon. I mean, you'd be fine, but when you're by yourself, it's just a... Even if you go out with it, you know, you're... You know, gangsta sideways, you're going to be happier than just being slowly eaten by a mountain lion or something. Or a mean Sasquatch. Same thing. You know how I know they did work in here too? Because I can't see anything, and it's too thick. And I do see, like, you know, that. which is just one leaner, but I'll bet you they're in there. Come on, guys. Give me something this year. Give me a minute. Actually, let's look at this. See that one? It's just too much of a coincidence. I just wanted to point out the back of my car. I was just like, let me look again today. You know, I never look, and now I look because it seems like it was done next to the Bigfoot. They're really interested with their stuff, with their own stuff. Stop with the food, you know, all that stuff. It's not, you guys, nothing's they might take it, but this is what they like. Get real pictures of them from the internet, print it out on a simple piece of paper and leave it there. They'll take it. So you can see that's how I close my window. I'm almost sure that's me. And Dave's right, you know, if you have fingerprints like that, so I'm gonna do it now and then drive up the road. And you can't see them, but I'm willing to bet that some dirt accumulates. But I would never, like when this thing's turned up like this, I'm just doing this for myself, really. You know what I mean? There's no way when I close it, I'm going right here. So there's no way I was up here to close, do you know what I mean? To close the window. I go right here and it just takes itself. So that's me. Me. I'm willing to consider that was, and I can see my fingerprint. I mean, I think those were Sasquatch prints, is what I'm trying to say when I was out with Dave on Saturday. Over now. Alright, something's definitely going on up here. But there's a crow, there's a turkey, there's the crow. The crows are always near them up here. Or a raven, I don't know. I don't know if I can tell the difference between a crow and a raven, like when he's doing that. Me and Dan filmed one up here last year. It's somewhere on one of my videos, I can't remember. I think I just put a clip of this, just that. We zoom in on it out of the car window. It's like something out of like a cartoon. I mean, this thing is like this tall. I mean, it's literally, I mean, I don't even know, Dan, how big was that thing? It was like the size of like a buzzard, and it was like a raven. It was amazing. Some weird stuff going on up here. He sounds huge. That is too cool right there. Right in there. That was too cool. Like a little entranceway through. You know, you come through. I'm gonna keep going. Give me a minute. I'm kind of running tape in case these sounds turn out to be something else. Not him, but these other noises that were around him. Look at the size of that X. I didn't even see it. I'll tell you. You guys, it's easy for me up here. If you're asking yourself, look, I'm not trying to make myself look like I'm the greatest in the world. I found a spot. You know, credit me for that. I'm the best at finding that spot. But it's not my fault this place is insane. So I don't even want to take any credit. Like, I've developed this unique way of, I can keep finding it. But up here, let me tell you, I could send anybody up here. And you just drive down the road. Look for the sign that makes you happy, because there's a lot of them. And the woods behind it, and just pick a spot. And you know, it may not be worth putting on film every time, but oh my God, this place is just out of control up here. Because I'm so far away from where a person could ever come until they put, look, go figure. Okay, so this is like another X this way. It's almost like another one of those X teepee structure things. Look, they're all over. And check this out. You guys haven't really been following me lately. Another totem pole. Almost looks like it has a face on it from here. Doesn't it? Tell me that doesn't have a face on it. I'm completely ignoring, not the crow, or the raven, but these other noises that are going on up here. Because I want them to get more blatant, just in case it's them. Because I keep hearing stuff over here, I swear. Like, I came in right there. I'm not that far from my car. It's just up there and then down. And the noises are all coming from here. That crow's over there. Something is still right there. So if it was them, they just watch me come down. Look at this tree. I see that too much. I'm totally willing to buy. That happens all the time by accident. It's the forest. You know, sooner or later one's going to fall and it's going to land in between two other ones. But not that many times. So we got like another wallow here. I'm not seeing any real like dug up places yet, like I did at that last one. That was crazy. But real wallowy, you know, and different and really cool, unique. This is Sasquatch. It's not wind, it's Sasquatch. They love this because you could be here all day and you'll never ever make a footprint. I got a parallel going down. It's extremely quiet all of a sudden. Did you notice that? I can hear like the TV tuning inside my brain right now. You know, it's like zzz, like a whistle that we all have if it's too quiet. What the heck just happened? So noisy. And then all of a sudden, nothing. I got another star there. Wow. This is all them. Now that is marking another like dug out little area. I wonder why. Either something sits in there or it's like a 1,000-year-old grave or something. See, look, this is dirt that was piled up a long time ago. And look how funky it's getting in here. No joke. What is that? Oh, it's a mushroom. It's a piece of a mushroom? Something put that there. That's all I'm going to say. Something put a mushroom there. This is getting really good. I don't know how I ever missed this last year. I went up there. God, I don't know how far it is. It's not that far. And I walked in, and I swear I must have been like 200 yards away from like the closest thing on that side, and I didn't see it because I had no idea what I was doing. What is going on? It's definitely recent stuff here. I'm in dead silence right now. Give me a minute, I gotta tie my shoe. I can't stop turning my camera on. Look at this. I'm not even going into it. It's just look at that. That's crazy. Actually, you know, you see one wallow. You've seen them all, but that's pretty cool. This is really cool. You want to know why? Because I love seeing that. Like you see that in Florida a lot, or like Georgia, in the bayous and stuff. That's cool. That's really cool. I can't quite figure out what this is here. Is this living? You know, what's living, what's not? I can blatantly tell sometimes. Other times I get into these crazy areas with like footprints. Sometimes like hairs on the ground. Bends and X's everywhere. But yet this stuff too. Just like, it's like a giant maze. And I can't figure out why. I know it doesn't even matter. But I just, for myself, I kind of want to know. Like, oh yeah, this is why this is here. I don't know. Be a nice looking X soon. Just don't know. I don't know. Just listen to the Ozzy Osbourne song, I Don't Know. I just don't know. I'm gonna call this video, I Don't Know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't get this. Trust me, that is... You know, this is almost an area where a hurricane could have came through. It really is. But you know, there's too many of their classic signs, like in little form, like on the ground, and X's, and you know, tucked under bends and all that stuff. Little trailways that go in and out of these places. You know what? I don't even care. Let's just put up a 2-hour video. I'm tired of turning it. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to get into this wallow, and I'm going to turn it back on, so you can forward it yourself. I should use the high speed thing. So I'm going through here. I'm like, I might start doing that. This is bizarre. Bizarre. See, look. You see this? How it's... Oh my God, it's nice and clear inside. I'm whispering because I just heard something else. Anybody home? Maybe it was my stomach. It's hard to keep it still here. Maybe it went really quiet again. You know, it could go quiet again. It doesn't mean that, oh my God, they're there again. I just mentioned that it happens, you know, really quiet sometimes. And it just did it again. But that raven or crow did make another noise since I said that. I think he's still up there somewhere. You know, so I find it, I'm not really seeing much in here. This could be old, but do you find it a little bit weird that this whole entire inside is perfectly clear? Besides, it looks like one of their bends. Teepees, or teepee structures. You know, you couldn't walk through there if you tried. And then in here, it's nice. You know, if I sit here, by the time someone snuck up on me, it'd make so much noise. You're safe. I think that's the only thing I can come up with these areas. There's like an inside in there that looks like it used to be used. Bark laid down flat. Oh, my face recognition went on. Why? Let's try that. Someone said just leave it on the whole time. Maybe I will. Imagine that. So, I don't know. I see another one like that up here. And I'm almost willing to believe this was a typhoon. But, you know, you'll see that. Face recognition it's just on, but I don't think I turned it on. I might have when I was trying to take a picture on that time, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna leave it on. I'm almost sure that's a footprint. Boom. Here's some weird looking poop too. I'm done trying to like analyze what that's from, because who knows I mean, who is anybody to say that's not Bigfoot poop? Because you don't know what their poop looks like. You know what I mean? That could be. I don't know what that is. I think I found it too many times now buried. I found poop buried like near their perches. It's weird. I just did that recently. Giant X. Another clear inside. with movement here, walking here. Look how clear that is from people going like that. And you can see it's all here. Or from Sasquatch doing it. Weird. Another thing, blind city. That's what this is, blind city, over and out. Wow, I really walked those blinds for a while. Because I've been walking my trucks down there. So anyway, I mean, look, you know, that does look like wind in some cases. And wind could box off a spot that looks clear in the middle. There's no doubt about it. But you can see how they did the work here. But you notice how they probably even did that one at some point. They have to cut all of this place to clear the whole road in spring, and sometimes during the summer, because they just keep knocking them down across the road. But you see how there's nothing like where you can see. I mean, who knows about the leaner, but you know what I mean? Just trying to prove a point. Trying to make my walk down the road not so boring. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing unusual about this deadfall. You know, but deadfall typically on its own is going to look like crap. And there it is. Crap. Except for that bend. That bend's how I found Bigfoot Universe, by the way. So, I mean, honestly, I can't swear by it, but that wouldn't be a bad place to go check. Follow that bend. I don't know what was going on back there. That was crazy. That was like, just like another completely set up differently type of hangout place. No one else will ever see that when they're driving by. So that's why I'm confused. You know, you got that one's pointing that way, and that one's pointing that way. So I tend to believe those big ones as pointers more as that one is something else. I don't know. If I had to make a decision, like, do I go this way or that way, I'd go down. I'd go down. Being that I already know it's in the woods behind me, at least for the first. Ooh, that's a moose. I think that's a moose. I know they watch this road. It's a big part of what they do. So isn't that cool? You know what I mean? Like, you know, why isn't this stick in a box or an X or a triangle with dirt in the middle with sticks there? You know what I mean? Why do I have to walk down in those woods to find that? You know, like, why? Well, there's not enough there to do anything, but you can see where they clear cut here. And it seems like the Sasquatch go nuts behind where that happened. They always seem to be like upset about it or whatever, mark their spot. Like, how many times have we just plowed right through there? Nope, they didn't do one for me yet that I know of. Tough call. That's my hand print, just in case you didn't see the beginning. All right. Interesting little spot right there, right off the road. I'm guessing, you know, that kind of spot's like a nighttime. Don't know. I'll tell you, the more I go out, the less I know about why. Over now, guys. Let me show you like unique Sasquatch spot from the truck. Okay, I know it's. I'm going to show you what's on the outside. I know it really well. I watch it all the time, and this is the first time I ever looked behind it. It's weird, but it's so blatant that at some point something goes right in there, and there's a whole thing, like a whole spot right around that little turn, that sits behind that rock and watches that road at night. I'm almost sure it's a nighttime thing. So then there's another bend right behind it. This is a break that kind of goes up, right, and it goes in between those three aspens, in between each one weaved. Check this out. Let me see if I can back up without ripping the bottom of my truck off, because I've got rocks everywhere. Hold on. And I've noticed this since the last time I came up, that there's rocks on this boulder. I'm like, oh, that could be people. But then I was doing the math. I'm like, you know what? It can't be, because the only people I've ever seen up here are in a truck or, you know, maybe even a car or whatever. But the amount of people that walk up here would be hardly anyone, because, and then out of the percentage of those people that were, who would put two rocks like that on the boulder? So, isn't that interesting? That's Sasquatch. I think that was even human cut, that one, but, and then boom, there's this whole spot to hide behind, and then you got these two crazy rocks. Like, what the heck? I've watched this. I don't know if a few people may remember when I was new, I was like, I stopped here, I go, that rock, no, that boulder is not from there. or something like that, just making fun of, you know, researchers. Always were like, this stick is not from here. Well, that boulder, I think, was put there by a machine at some point, probably. It may be they just went around it, but it does look like it was kind of pushed. You know, when they made the road, it was kind of pushed into place. But that is a spot, and I see them all over. You guys, I'm telling you, I have hundreds of these. Not boulders, but places like that, whether it's trees, you know, where there's blinds like that. And then now that I have those 2 new rocks like that, that is so bizarre. And I got them all through here. I'll show you. You know what? I'm trying to end this. I got so much footage today. I hope it's not too much. But let me just show you this. I'm just trying to speed up. Because this one's been here for a while. It's right in there. Look at this one. It's up in the air. There's nowhere that came from. Okay? I could get out and show you. Just trust me. Just save me time. Okay? And then look in there. It's actually, they've added onto it this year. That one's crazy. It's that it's up in the air right next to the road like that. Just shows you they don't care. No one notices. If everyone stopped and looked at that tree, they'd probably stop doing it. So this back here, I haven't been in there. See, look. Right off the road. You know, just interesting enough, right? Look at that aspen. And then as I go down here, you'll just constantly see more stuff right on the road. Look, a little bend, tiny little bend right there. I got an X right there. Sort of, whatever that is. Right? An X? This whole spot right here is really interesting to me. Bent over tree there. I'm doing it turbo style. The sun came out a little bit, which is nice. Another one there. This whole area just right here looks... Now they have it, you know, years ago cut here, so it could be all messed up, but I tell you, they come right out to it, meet it, and like, listen, from here on's us. So in there, back there, something's going on. I don't know if it's, you know, the blind situation or what, but they definitely come out of here to sit and watch that road for whatever reason overnight. Hey, ignore this. It's my I think it's from my phone speaker. I don't know, I don't use it, but it's making a fuzzing noise that's driving me crazy. Look at this. You can barely see that. This is the bottom side of what I just showed you, a few miles down. And that whole area is marked there. The reason I have been to that, I found that spot last year, that structure. And it's an amazing, elaborate, really unique structure. I think you can get a, you know, without me walking over there, you can get a good enough idea. There's no doubt about that that's a structure. Look, there's nothing else around it. Just this, that's what I love to see. No other deadfall, just this incredible structure, just like made right on aspens like that. And you know it, you know, you just know. Anyway, so back in there, there's not really much going on. Like, so you have to go through this thing and then up this hill, which is over there. So, and then if you went up to that hill and walked a mile, whatever the distance is, back to where I was just showing you in the woods by that boulder, in there is really good. Look, down another, I don't know, 500,000 yards or so. X. Literally pointing at the same exact direction as that crazy structure and, you know, whatever, that whole world up there. There we go there. Hey, just real quick. Yesterday, we were getting this amazing timestamps on the teepee. That was Jen. Now, I hated to tell people because when I first saw it, I got so excited too, and I really looked, I'm like, oh my God, it's Jen, because it's 1 in a million pretty much, right, where have anybody, much less where I'm near a road where it's elevated above my head. So, I mean, what else would anyone think it was, right? You wouldn't even be thinking person, typically. So I just wanted to tell people that that was Jen. We were riding motorcycles, and so I came back. I had found that with Randy, and I finally came back to relook at it. I wanted to wait till, you know, further along in the summer. So just so everybody knows, that is not a Sasquatch. It was really good. I was excited. Jason found it, Vera found it, and we had a laugh because we realized it was Jen. But anyway, just want to let you know. Over and out.